Good morning, everybody. Oh, I mean afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I like to say, news. What's happening out there? It's ridiculous. We got threats at school, we got threats at Walmart, we got threats everywhere. What is wrong with society? That's a big issue right now. What's going on in our society anymore? It's gotten out of hand. It's just getting ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with these kids. Like, they think they can get away with shit. I think it's time to put police at the fucking doors when you go to school. The threats not even just in Rockville, they're Canada and other places. Like, too much online threats anymore. And that's why they're controlling. Enough is enough, guys. You don't understand. Parents don't give a shit about the children. They don't. I 100% approve of that. And I know how it is. We all need to step up and do what we gotta do, but things gotta change in the country. We all complain about the rules and regulations that are coming out are for online, but you don't care. But the problem is, nobody cares. They don't care about everything. They think it's okay to do whatever they want. People don't understand. The police are on Facebook and online watching every single post that floats through the internet. That's the problem with people today that don't understand the rules. They are watching you. Every stroke of that keyboard, they can track where you're at. But nobody realizes that because they're all too brainwashed in the head. They think it's all the medication. It's not the government's fault. It's your fault. You know, you're responsible for your actions in this country. I like to say, there's other things happening in our community. You know, how about you go out and have a good time at the carnival? You know, carnival season is here. There is a carnival setting up now in Ottawa. Understand that. I like to say, way to go, Jody Todd and crew. They're out getting the show set up for the weekend. And a good show to watch is The Showman. If you haven't seen it, if you can go to a theater that where it's at, follow Rosewood Studios and Daryl Granger, you'll find out where it's at, guys. There's a great turnout, understandably. Anybody that's seen it, great reviews. Watch all the posts online, guys. It's amazing. We did a whole year, and I'd like to say thank you to Patrick, Stacy, and Robbie. And Robbie's number one. Wow, number three out there. You got the owners that are number one, number twos and threes are Robbie, Freddie Bridges, Freddie Brindle. You know, it's a lot of work, guys, to get on those shows. Not cheap to run that business, guys. So I'd like to say thank you for everybody that was involved in getting the documentary together with actual real people in the entertainment business. And we got to thank Daryl Granger for putting it all together. One person put all that documentary together. You know, took all the videos, all the photos, put it all in together into live perspective. It's not easy to do, guys. A whole year of work and paid off. You get a small little bit of money out of that, but hey, he doesn't expect to get paid. Well, yeah, he should get paid. You know, get a percentage, whatever. I'm gonna eventually get in touch with him. I want to run. I want to do mobile shows independently in parks where we can have a lot more people come out, different shows, different times. I'm gonna have a nice background trailer so we can set it up so everybody has a chance to see it. So let's see what we can do. And we're gonna have a big screen that we can do what we have to do. But I don't know how what type of computer I'm gonna need to find, but hopefully we can get this up and running for us, everybody to see. And you know, keep his documentaries going, guys. Okay, not just only in theaters. Okay, we're gonna bring it to every little town. Okay, if it's a rainy day, I won't be showing, but on a nice sunny day, it'll be showing. So I'd like to say thank you to Daryl Granger, all the funny shows, all the crew, all the staff that were there that helped make the documentary come together. I was there that year. Now to have World Finest shows do what they just did, come out for storage, set up, safety inspection, open the rides in Simcoe, and then they put rides downtown in front of the Strand for the grand opening of the theater for the showman. Free rides, that was a blast. I hope everybody got to enjoy the free ride. If you want to send a donation to Daryl, you can. But it's the I want to do a big surprise, a big cash for him as well. But I know it's online right now, but oh well. If you want to donate, you can donate to wademaddenpcm at gmail.com. Or no, wait, sorry, I made a mistake on it. It's wadepcm at gmail.com. And you can send it there, and we will send it all off. We're gonna don't get as much money as we can. You know, it's gonna be great situation. So let's make it all happen, guys. It's all you guys. So I just shared the date again of the Lombardy Fair. So if you see it shared, Lombardy Fair, 160th year, and it's great to have a good comeback of World's Finest Shows. It works in the area, guys. Okay, it works perfect. So way to go, World's Finest Shows, Patrick Stacy, Robbie, setting that location. There's other shows. There's either no show, it's a shitty show. They're tired of that crap, right? You want a good representable company to do the job, and that's what it's all about. There's a couple of years that the show never even showed up, and that's what they see. If you can't show up to do the job, why would they hire you? Why should we hire you? And that's why we're also looking at raising money We started our own little carnival around Legion Granville. Started in Barrassville. We're going to do Lansdowne. We're going to do Delta. We're going to do Lyndhurst. Or not Lyndhurst, but we're going to do Lombardy. All these little areas that we're going to do. Right? We're going to have the admission free. Either free or $1 to get in. Okay? $1 at the gate, guys. $1. Not this $10 shit that they're doing. I'm setting the price for that stuff. And they're going to see the difference between my show and what goes on and how much money they're going to make a difference. They're greedy. They're trying to, cost, cost, cost. It doesn't make the revenue come to the fair better when it's up higher price at the gate. It does not. I've been in the business for 30 years. I know. I understand. I see it. I've been in the back end. I'm in the back end of the sales. So I know what they bring in. I know how much money they spend. So nobody thinks I don't know shit. I'm sorry, but I know more than what the people know. So we need to make sure these shows are getting well supported. Share it, share everything else. Share it. Make it go happen. But y'all need to go out and have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Because we need you all out there. You don't go out there and they're not making money if nobody shows. To bring in just 8 to 12 rides, small show a few years ago, my boss just charged $25,000 just to bring in a small show. Now, when they bring in a big show with 18 to 20 plus rides, that's close to 50, 60 to $100,000 to bring in a show. Okay, think about that's just to bring that's the rental of the show. Now that money has to be made. They charge the fair board. Okay, we're charging you $100,000. Okay, well that's what we're charging. But that's what the fair board has to pay. Now they got to recoup that $100,000. Okay, they pay that. Okay, but they get a percentage of the sales. Now, if you don't have those sales to cover up that cost, the fair board loses money every year. Okay, that's why we need to get people on board. We need to get people moving, people showing up, attending the fair. But the problem is they up the charges on the gate, and that's where they're falling in attendance. I see it. I understand it. I know it. But we need to make sure everybody goes. I know there's people that can't afford to go. I know that. And you know what? I'm gonna be buying some stuff for shows, and I'm gonna be attending people that, hey, you want one? You don't have to win one. We can sell you one. Okay, we're gonna sell them. Okay, we know how people are worried. They think the games are rigged. They're not. They're the way they are. The way they're built. It's how you play. How you play. So we understand the game. We know what goes on behind the scenes. We know about all the stuff that goes on, but people don't understand how the business works. Now it's showing happening great. But we need to make sure safety is number one out there today. Years ago, I didn't care. Now today, it's different. And they should have had a TSA inspector there. They, I don't know if he did or not, interview an inspector. But let me tell you, that's one thing you need to interview. People need to know. But I know there's a lot of shady inspectors out there too. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of shady ones. I know, I've met them. It's not like I want to see them. They climb rides without harnesses. They do a lot of shady stuff. And I know firsthand. My ride, I guarantee, I know it shouldn't have passed safety. If CSA did. My eyes, things needed to be changed and replaced. CSA didn't look at it that way. They ran it, okay, that's fine, pass. And that's what I hated about it. Am I right? I know what needs to be done, but when you're an inspector, there's supposed to be no play in the wheel. You could move it side to side, no problem. There's gaps in the wheel, track was rounded off. There were big lips inside the track because they made new tracks, different width of steel. That's not how it works. The wheels are supposed to be guided tight to the track, and when there's a gap, you're not getting full power. You could stick your fingers between the wheel and the track, and you're not supposed to. And I know that. This factory told me on the phone. I talked to them, so I know what that ride's supposed to be done. And instructors don't know what they're talking about. Half the time, they don't know. They don't know. Like, I was standing there when a main supervisor of PSSA was standing in Kitchener one time, talking to Terry and Curry. And my old boss come to visit. It was a windy day. He looked at the avalanche. It's very windy. So he's looking. That don't look like it should be rain. What's the wind speed operation of that ride? Not one of them is between the owner and the TSA inspector. I had no clue. He should have been able to tell you right off his head. And I see it. So they go in, look at the office, look at the book. They looked in the owner's manual, and oh, it's not supposed to be running at that. Must be shut down. Same with the Ferris wheel. You're supposed to shut that down on windy days when it's really, really windy at certain speeds. People need to listen and understand. Where the ride shuts down, it shuts down for a reason due to weather. So when it has a wind restriction, to follow it. If that operator doesn't know about that wind speed on that ride, then he's at fault. The owner should be telling that operator of what that wind speed is for that operation of that ride. If you don't know that wind speed, then you don't know anything about that ride. None of the operators ever see the owner's manual. Never. So we need to get everybody out there together. Come together. They don't know how long it's supposed to take to set up and tear down, how many cars you need. We like I said, You like to make sure all the stuff that's happening out there. You know, there's Mexico and the other countries. We thought our gas price was high. $14 a gallon, people. Watch the news. It's crazy. Could you imagine paying $40 a gallon? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's highway fucking robbery, man. I don't have anybody watching my video though. But anyway, Carnival's out there now. They're moving to their first spot right now. Yes, Mayfair is starting for World Finest. Go join them at Mayfair in Toronto. So let's see what goes on here, guys. I hope everybody goes to the Mayfair show and the next spot. You know, I wish I was there. I just don't have transportation to go there right now. I don't. So just follow them. If you want to follow the show, follow the show. You know, fill up that card, guys. Fill it up, guys. Fill those cards up. Keep those cards on hand, and not a problem. We can load them up with as much money as they want, right? There's there's a limit, but still, you could, you know, keep credits on it, right? So you don't have to worry about it. But don't throw those cards out because they're valuable. Every time you throw the card out, don't give it to the right operator. Anybody that has those cards, do not give it to the right operator. It's they're yours to keep. To reload them every time you want to go to the show. Go on the ride. We see all shows are going to eventually go through that system. So we're looking at a lot of things. But enjoy and have a good day. Good afternoon. I think it's time. Like, everybody needs to get going off their ass and go to work. I'll say there's no work, but I know there's lots of work right now. Go look for the carnivals. They're in town. They're rolling around. Jordy said the Balcony Entertainment is in Ottawa right now. I'm there from Dalkeith. So go see them. They're opening probably Friday. I believe they're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Could be 10-day spot. I don't know. Most of the time they do 10-day spots at the beginning of the year. So have a great day, great afternoon, and go get yours. Action, attraction, live games, entertainment, food. Enjoy the shows. Enjoy the entertainment. You don't want to let the operator have a dancing around. That means the operator's having a good time, okay? Don't really laugh too hard, you know? So what? You know what he's really doing? He's entertaining you. I remember the time a few years ago. We lost two of our Jamaicans. Just, I'm still upset about it. Coming onto the accident, it was not a pretty scene. We went shopping at Walmart, come up on the accident scene. It was raining. A truck driver hit our work van, threw the two employees out of the van. One guy ended up on the road. The other guy ended up underneath the wheel in the ditch with the van, and they were both dead. And very young people. And the problem was they weren't wearing the seatbelt. They were laying down on the seat, sleeping. So I advise people wear your seatbelt, guys. You get drunk. You got so many drunk drivers out there. You don't even know how many drunk drivers out there. They do save lives. I'd rather be trapped in the seat than being thrown through a window. Okay, think about it. And that's what nobody thinks. Oh, we get thrown out a window. Oh, well, are we going to be alive? Or are we going to be dead? My thoughts are still with the family of Kitchen. That's the nickname on the show, Kitchen. We had it was a real hard name to pronounce, so we all called him Kitchen. He was a hard worker. He was an amazing guy. I just don't understand why those two ended up dying there. Let me tell you, it was one hard end of the season that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And mine, I had to rush him out of the show, out of the fairground, go get his stuff at the farm, in the field, all this stuff. We went in the movies. The Jamaicans wanted to beat the guy up. The, the guy that was in the passenger, they wanted to destroy the driver of the van. They wanted to damage his car. Like, we had a serious time. Like, it's ridiculous. But I'm telling you, I don't want to ever go through it again. I had to literally go from Burford, Simcoe, or the Simcoe to the shop, into the field, grab the stuff in the dark, throw it in the truck, and then we drove to Elliott Lake that night, 11 o'clock at night. We roll in early in the morning. A long ass fucking drive, people. You don't realize how far it is. And you're the only one driving because the other guy don't drive. But if we're tired, we pull over and have a nap and we go again. That's what we do. I don't push it. We get there when we get there. We tell you, it's one hell of a drive. It's just a lot of work, guys. I like to say, another season gone without my two friends, great workers, and go through the Trustler Road in Kitchener area, past the farm dealer, tractor dealer. There's a traffic light or a roundabout there now. I don't know what they got. I think they got a roundabout, but they needed something. But it should be traffic light, not a roundabout. They, they need to, those roundabouts are bullshit. It just causes more of a delay because you got to stop. If you got 10 cars, they don't stop and let you in. So I'm telling you, be cautious in that Trustler Road area around the farm dealership. So, like I say, rest in peace, please. As lots of with the families, and I hope you come across this video, guys. I really do. The family, I'm talking with you in the time of every year they came to Canada to work. We bring in immigrants to work because a lot of the Canadians they don't want to work shows anymore. They don't want to go out and do the job. It's just they don't want to work Canadians. But they want to complain about oh no job, no job, no job. Listen, get off your ass, show up to the lot. You know the fair's coming to town. Go to work. They're always looking for help, guys. Always. You're guaranteed to get a job, to travel, get paid, get a paycheck every week. See different towns that never got to see before. It's easy, guys. It's not easy work. Long hours. Watch the showman video, the interview. Everything you see was there right on online. You gotta share it. And let's make it all happen, guys. I'm serious, guys. Let's make everything happen. It's all about the jobs, guys. No, we're making money with it in a minor, and it's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. Okay. I am sitting at right now. My yearly total is up at 3,217.69, and I am sitting at a grand total with the price of Bitcoin right now at $235,412.31. That's US dollars, guys. US. Now you put that into Canadian dollars. Think about that. That is one hell of a pile of money, guys. And that's what you gotta realize. Like Bitcoin is running at about 110,697. So think about it. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. So anyway, let the show begin. Let the ride going around and enjoy. Have a good one. Ending for now. I'll get on later for another.